Remember that time someone covered a car in peanut butter because it was double parked? Classic. Except it turns out peanut butter is surprisingly hard to remove, and the car owner was allergic. Whoops. That's parking revenge, often satisfying to imagine, rarely as satisfying in practice. Let's be honest, we've all been there. Circling the parking lot for 20 minutes, only to find the last spot occupied by a car parked sideways over the lines. It's enough to make you want to leave a strongly worded note, or maybe cover their car in those tiny stickers they use on fruit. We get it, bad parking is the ultimate act of disregard for your fellow human. It's basically saying, my time is more valuable than yours, so I'm going to inconvenience you in the name of convenience. One particularly popular form of parking revenge is the classic shopping cart blockade. You know, the one where someone strategically parks a shopping cart behind the offending vehicle, trapping them in their parking prison. It's beautifully simple, yet oh so satisfying to witness. Of course, the effectiveness of this method depends on the vengeful shopper's upper body strength and the availability of rogue shopping carts. Then, there's the passive-aggressive note, the preferred weapon of choice for those who prefer words to vandalism. This approach can range from a polite "please park more carefully" to a full-blown Shakespearean sonnet about the offender's lack of parking etiquette. Bonus points for creativity, like using cutout letters from magazines or writing the note in a language the offender might not understand. It's all fun and games until someone writes their passive-aggressive note on their car with a key. Section 5. Instant Karma Chameleon. Now here's where things get really interesting. Remember how we talked about parking revenge rarely going according to plan? Enter the wonderful world of instant karma, captured for posterity on dashcams, security cameras, and those phones we all carry around. You see, the universe has a funny way of evening the score. And sometimes, that involves catching our parking lot vigilantes red-handed in the most hilariously embarrassing ways. Section 6. Caught in the act. Take for instance the case of the disgruntled driver who decided to teach a bad parker a lesson by letting the air out of their tires, only to realize, mid-deflation, that they were being filmed by not one but two security cameras. Or the person who tried to shame a double parker by leaving a scathing note on their windshield, only to have the wind snatch it away and plaster it to their own rear window for the entire parking lot to see. Section 7. The Price of Vengeance. Spoiler alert, it's hilarious. These parking lot misadventures are a goldmine of comedic irony. Picture this, a seemingly innocent parking lot, where the mundane act of parking a car turns into a battlefield of wits and wills. The characters, with their exaggerated expressions and over-the-top reactions, bring a unique charm to these scenes. It's a place where the simplest mistake can spiral into a series of laugh-out-loud moments. They remind us that while revenge may feel tempting, it often comes with a hefty price tag of public humiliation. Imagine plotting the perfect revenge, only to have it blow up in your face in the most public and embarrassing way possible. The beauty of these scenes lies in their ability to capture the essence of human folly and the unpredictable nature of revenge. It's a comedic take on the age-old adage, what goes around comes around. And let's be real, watching someone's carefully orchestrated parking revenge backfire spectacularly is way more entertaining than seeing them get away with it. The anticipation builds as you watch the character meticulously plan their revenge, only for it to unravel in the most unexpected ways. It's a reminder that life doesn't always go according to plan, and sometimes the best-laid plans can lead to the funniest outcomes. It's like watching a live-action version of those cartoons where the coyote tries to catch the roadrunner. The chase is filled with exaggerated movements, wild expressions, and a series of increasingly ridiculous traps. Each failed attempt adds to the humor, making you root for the underdog while knowing full well that success is just out of reach. You know it's not going to end well for the coyote, but you can't help but watch, hoping for that one glorious moment when everything explodes in their face. It's a testament to the timeless appeal of slapstick comedy, where the joy comes from the anticipation of disaster and the inevitable, yet always surprising, outcome. These claymation scenes capture that essence perfectly, delivering a blend of humor and irony that keeps you coming back for more. Section 8. To laugh or to judge, the internet decides. The best part? These parking lot shenanigans are often uploaded online for the world to enjoy. Whether it's someone struggling to park their car in a hilariously tight spot, or a prankster leaving a cheeky note on a poorly parked vehicle, these moments are captured and shared for all to see. The internet has become a stage where everyday parking lot dramas unfold, turning mundane moments into viral sensations. And the internet, being the internet, never misses an opportunity to weigh in with a healthy dose of schadenfreude and witty commentary. Social media platforms light up with reactions, from laughing emojis to sarcastic remarks. People from all corners of the globe join in, adding their 2 cents and making these parking lot escapades a communal experience. It's a digital coliseum where everyone gets to play the critic or the comedian. Suddenly these parking lot warriors become viral sensations, their faces plastered across social media with captions like "Instant Karma" and "Parking Wars Epic Fail Edition." What starts as a simple act of frustration or humor quickly spirals into internet fame. These clips are shared, liked, and commented on thousands of times, turning ordinary people into overnight celebrities. It's a fascinating phenomenon where the mundane meets the extraordinary, all thanks to the power of the internet. It's a public shaming, sure, but one that's delivered with a collective chuckle rather than a pitchfork and torch. The internet's judgment is swift but often lighthearted, turning potential embarrassment into a shared joke. People laugh, they comment, and then they move on to the next viral sensation. It's a cycle of humor and fleeting fame that defines our digital age. Because let's face it, there's something universally relatable about the frustration of bad parking and the temptation to take matters into our own hands. We've all been there, shaking our heads at a car taking up 2 spots or blocking the way. These videos tap into a shared experience, making us laugh at the absurdity while also nodding in agreement. It's a reminder that despite our differences, some frustrations are truly universal. Section 9. Parking, a comedy of errors. In the grand scheme of things, parking revenge is a pretty low-stakes offense. It's one of those minor irritations that can turn an otherwise good day into a frustrating one. You circle the lot, eyes peeled for that elusive empty spot, only to have someone swoop in and steal it right from under your nose. The audacity, it's enough to make anyone's blood boil, even if just for a moment. It's a momentary lapse in judgment fueled by frustration and a desire for a small dose of justice. You might find yourself plotting a harmless prank or two, imagining the look on the offender's face when they return to their car. Maybe you think about leaving a snarky note or blocking them in just enough to cause a minor inconvenience. It's all in good fun, right? But when those attempts at vigilante justice go hilariously wrong, it becomes a reminder that sometimes the best course of action is to simply shake your head, chuckle, and find another parking spot. Imagine the scene. You try to cover their windshield with sticky notes, only to have the wind blow them all away. Or you attempt to block them in, but end up getting blocked yourself. The universe has a funny way of keeping us humble. After all, life's too short to get worked up over parking. There are bigger battles to fight and more important things to focus on. Sometimes the best revenge is no revenge at all. Just take a deep breath, enjoy the fresh air, and let it go. You'll find another spot, and who knows, maybe you'll even get a better one. Unless, of course, you're the one who comes back to your car to find it covered in peanut butter. In that case, all bets are off. The sheer absurdity of the situation might make you laugh, but it also might make you want to track down the culprit and give them a piece of your mind. It's a sticky situation, quite literally, and one that demands a response. Then you have our permission to unleash the fury of 1,000 parking tickets. Go ahead, channel your inner parking enforcement officer, and make them pay for their peanut butter prank. It's a small victory, but sometimes those are the sweetest. Just remember to keep it within the bounds of the law. No need to escalate things further. Just make sure no cameras are around. You wouldn't want your moment of triumph to be caught on tape and used against you. In the end, parking wars are a part of life, but they don't have to ruin your day. Keep your sense of humor, and remember that sometimes, the best revenge is simply moving on.